How Advertising Works, Some Research Results, Chapter 4, Part 1. Research Stream 1, Perceptual Fluency. There are several theories on how advertising works and can be used to create awareness, improve comprehension about the brand's features, associate feelings with the brand, and persuade viewers to act in a certain way. In the 1960s, a prominent psychologist, Zajong, hypothesized that preference is created simply from repeated exposure with no associated cognitive activity. In other words, one develops a preference for something one sees often, even when there is no logical reason to do so. Zajong presented subjects with a series of polygons at different levels of repetition. He then exposed the subjects to pairs of polygons, asking them which one they had seen previously and which one was new and which they preferred. According to the result, the previously exposed polygons were preferred, even though the subjects were not able to say with certainty what they had seen previously. These studies suggest that advertising repetition may in some situations lead to preference. It can be concluded that keeping brand awareness at high level can be considered an advertising objective. Repeated exposures create a conscious sense of familiarity with the brand, which then causes liking. Although the familiarity model, like the mere exposure model, does not involve any in-depth cognitive activity, there is evidence that people can actually perceive objects faster if they are familiar with them. This phenomena is called perceptual fluency. Research Stream 2, Low Involvement Learning. A researcher, Krugman, in 1965 observed that when products are advertised on television, consumers have little opportunity to think deeply about them. In contrast, a consumer can process information in print much better, since this can be done at the consumer's own pace. In that case, how does television advertisement work despite the apparent inability to communicate much information? The advertisements nonetheless did appear to increase brand preference after repetition. Repeated advertisements led to a gradual perceptual change in the consumer about what the brand represented. If an advertisement constantly talked about reliability without giving any substantial evidence about reliability, the viewer is still likely to think of the product as a reliable one. This subtle influence can trigger a behavioral event such as an in-store purchase. The consumer may purchase and start using the product, and the attitude change towards the product could start after usage. Thus, in low involvement situations, product adoption can be characterized as occurring through gradual shifts in perception, aided by repetitive advertising in a low involvement medium such as television. This influences behavioral choice and is followed at some time by a change in attitude after usage. This is different from the sequence for high involvement products as theorized under Dagmar, which is cognitive leading to attitudinal leading to behavioral. In this situation, the sequence is cognitive followed by behavioral, which is actual purchase and usage, which is followed by attitudinal, growing a liking for the product after use.